hello, with you by the chat on Poleranking and also on the link on Facebook. First, I would like to say thank you to Poleranking to give me this opportunity to share this hour with you guys. They are in the house actually because yesterday we had this incredible, amazing event in La Vita. I'm sure most of you saw it on the live streaming yesterday night or perhaps on YouTube today, and there is going to be the video every day from yesterday. It was amazing, it was breathtaking, it was an event full of love, full of passion, full of incredible artists, and I'm really touched about how the energy and everything what happens during this event. About my piece yesterday, it was a piece I created only for La Vita. Actually, we created this event also because a person is sick in my family, and I dedicate this piece to her. And being on stage yesterday was so important for me to show her how much I love her, also if I'm not home often, and how much life is important and how much it's important to believe in life. Voila. After this emotional time, I'm going to start to answer your question. Okay, I get warm up before because I already saw your question. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be bendy today. Let's start with the first question about when I started pole dancing and when I get the idea for it. Actually, I started pole dancing a few years ago in Paris. I was bored because gymnastics was a little like boring for me, and I didn't find my way on dancing. And I heard about a club called Pink Paradise in Paris was doing like classes to learn how to do like a stripper. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Let's try, it's new, it's fun. And I met Lolo Ilson. She was my first teacher. I took my first class and actually I fell in love instantly with pole dancing, and I just get more and more involved, and I am the person I am today, like only live for pole dancing and breathe, eat and sleep for pole dancing. What I have done to getting off this level in pole dancing, I train. I'm not talented as so many people, but I just train crazy. They said I have Russian blood. I don't know, I would like to have more Russian blood, but I really train crazy hard every day, and I rest also, but I think there is nothing possible without training. I hope I answer your question. Which pole dance act moved me the most and why? Pole dance act of people, of my act. Pole dance act about other pole dancer, I think there is so many, I cannot say one because there is so many, and again yesterday so much more, and I don't know, I find inspiration from everybody from everywhere, and I cannot give you one act. And why? Because I can feel the passion, I can feel how much people love what they do, and that's the best, I think, way to get inspired. Actually, yes, I found the question on the on the website. I'm going to just follow the question on the Facebook page first because it was the first questions. When and why did I start practicing and improve my flexibility? Okay, I was flexible, but not like now. I start to discover like I have some possibilities to improve my flexibility, because getting more muscle was so hard for me. I think it's different type of body, and I just start to get so addicted to flexibility. And I had an amazing experience and moment to share with my friend's sister Anastasia. She came to Milan like a year and a half ago, and she lived there with me, and we had a chance to train together, and I started to get more and more involved in the flexibility. I also trained with Rebecca Starr, who is an amazing, flexible, strong pole dancer. And then you never stop. It's like a drug. You want to get more and more flexible. I don't have any pain. I think it's important to say. I don't feel any pain in my body. I have muscle pain. I have to train because that's normal, like any sport. But I do anything normal. I have no problem, no injury, which is good. And now I'm training a little bit more. I used to train now with Frederic Van Leek in Berlin, because I'm actually in Berlin in a show. And we train often, like twice a week, really deeper contortion. And I can feel, yes, I'm 30, but not yet, in 2 weeks. But I still improve my flexibility. You're never too old to improve your flexibility and your power. The other questions about Stella is, how do you prepare yourself for a championship? Actually, there is different kind of people. There is some people, they train and then they train for competition especially. I used to train competition every day. Not for competition, but I train the same every day. It's not because I have a competition or a show or whatever I'm going to change. I try to be, how do you say, I don't find my words in English. I can speak Portuguese perhaps. I try to get very serious and go all the time in the same path for my training. Like this, I don't have a big peak for training and then boom and peak. I just try to stay. For sure, when I have to prepare a routine, I'm going to be more special with my training, to train on combo and everything, but actually it's quite every day the same. Okay, the question I wanted, it was, what do you eat? I will answer the question a little bit like they come, because it's the best and the easier. Oh, I eat healthy, but I drink a lot of cappuccino. Now, I try to eat healthy. If you want to invite me, I love chicken with salad. Ask Anka, she knows. She's just there. Yeah, no, I love everything who is healthy and not too much, because I love to fly. And I love nuts, like the birds. Can you please show us some good exercise for arms to be able to hold the move for longer, or do move without holding entire body weight? Just like I'm going to say for halves, I used to do halves every day. You don't have to do 1 hour. I just do some simple exercise I can show you. This is exactly what I do before my show, like half an hour before. I just do some exercise of upper here. Simple. I do like some series of 15 or 100, like 4 times perhaps. I'm going to mix one of those one. All the time think about open your chest and look up. You don't have too much pressure on your neck. And I'm going to combine with some, like, I don't know, we call that the bicycle in French. Or here on the side, the one on the side. And I'm going to make one series of this one series on the side, or the bicycle. And then I repeat again. I used to do a lot of I know you don't like this one, but it's really important because it builds your deep muscle on your back, on your stomach, on your lower back here. Also those one, you have to hold kind of like 1 minute more if you can. Yeah, also I love when I go on the pole, I can use a pole and do some upside down. I call that my daily bread. It's like cappuccino, but it's not the same taste. Yeah? You just go and do some ups, up and down. And you try when you're coming down, up to hold more, to build more your abs. I also go sometimes to the gym, it's boring, but sometimes when you don't have a pole, and I love to do some different kind of abs on the machine of traction to bring your legs up. It builds a lot, all the abs on the pelvis, and it's really helpful for pole dancing. For hands, I have to say, for me it was really difficult because I didn't have muscle. Yeah, trust me, I was like the ball. And it was so hard for me to put muscle on my body. I had to train perhaps 5 times more than a woman who did pole dancing, a gymnastic before, or some kind of thing like this. And really, like, to do a flag for me was like took me forever. I remember when Manuela, my best friend, like told me, you have to do every day, you're going to have it, and it never came. I remember it was for Poleranking 2010. I had to hold for perhaps half seconds this flag, and I trained for hours and hours. I think the best way to get power is just to go on pole and try, because also if you don't like achieve a move, just try it, you create something, and the muscle, you build your muscle. I don't think you have to go to the gym. It's good, but sometimes you don't have time to go to the gym or money. I think with the pole dancing you can find some way to improve your strength. Yeah, you can also do some push-up. Sometimes I remember when I was on holiday I had nothing, and I just find 2 bottles of water. Okay, don't laugh, because for me it's enough. And I just do my little arm things to get, and back things, back muscle, just to get some power. After, it depends how you want to pole dancing. For me, because I had chosen a way of flexibility and dancing and interpretation. I love string things, but it's something I decide to choose perhaps to develop a little bit less. But I try every day to get more, so I promise. I'm like kill myself on the pole, but sometimes you didn't want to come. Then I want to say, keep on trying, and we will get some good muscle. You see, it's petite, but it works. Voila, let's go to the next questions. What playlist of music help you, inspire you when you pole dance or when you do your stretching? I love many kind of music, but to find new music, I'm going to tell you my secrets. I go to Facebook page. Yeah, some people said I have action in Facebook because I'm really active, but because I love to share with people, and I love to discover what I have to share with me or with the world. And actually, they share a lot of amazing things. I go to some friends, they are dancer or scooter, and they post all the time new music, new style, and I just stole that music. And also I have, like, if I go to a country, and I love to sleep to people's house because I can see how they live and the music they listen, and I just take my little key and I stole all the playlists of them, and after I make my choice, and I don't know, I can, if I have to train on power training, I have to admit I love to put some tough music. I love a French group called I Am. It's like hip hop, and it gives me power. I love to put it in like and scream when I train to try to stay on the or walk iguana like a genie, but it don't work sometimes. Or never work. But it gives me power. It gives me something inside. I'm like. And also sometimes when I want to relax or I want to get concentrated, I put music, piano or classic music. And I think you can find, it depends today, it depends your mood, but stay open to any kind of music because it can give you so many different inspirations. If you don't understand my strange language, we call that the marionnettes. Because I know, I don't see if you say we don't understand her language. Nobody say it. Hello Jack, I see you say moi. You see, but Kitty is with me in the house. I just want to say hello to Bad Kitty because I'm just, I know I jumped to something else. It's just because I saw Jack leave a message. I love you, Bad Kitty family. Thank you so much for choosing me to be one of your ambassadors. Can't wait to hug you soon. Voila. Then I come back to, yeah, if you don't understand something I said, just tell me, Marion. No, you really don't catch it. Okay, then. How do you make your hands stay dry during the whole dance routine? That's a good question. I have my little bag. From Venezuela. Thank you, girls. Okay, this is my magical box. I have some different products. I can show them. Voilà, that's my drag before going on the stage or on training. From Australia, shaving cream. I went to Bobby a few years ago. And I was watching all the girls putting shaving cream on their hands, and I was like, okay, what is wrong here? And no, they put shaving cream because also here in Milan we use brass pole, and this is exactly the same pole as an Australian girl. And I'm going to show you how I used to, sorry. I take my shaving cream, I don't put on my hands because it make me slippery. I know you ask me for your hands, but I think like this I make everything. I put like this, smell good, and I put inside my legs here, inside in the back and on the front of my leg. I try to make sure I don't have any, because it can look strange on stage if you have a white here. I used to put also if I really have to go and really grip, because my skin, why I put shaving cream and why I think it's cool, is because it's cheap first. And yeah, if you want to buy it, buy the cheapest one, because it's the best one. And also because also with the winter time like this, my skin gets so dry and I cannot hold the pole. This makes my skin more sticky. And it helps me a lot to stay on the pole. I put here also and here. Yeah, I'm really dry. I think it works well. Depends on your skin. It works for me, but for some girls it don't work. But most of the people here in the studio, they use it. We have shaving cream bottles everywhere. And then I use also iTac. Because before I didn't like it, and I discovered if I put here, I never put on my hands because it gets me very slippery on my hands. I put here with my finger a little piece, and I put on the grip here for pointed toes, and a little bit inside. And if I have to do the Machenko, I put here. Yes, never forget it. I'm sure you love this one. And then for my hands, I had a problem like 2 weeks ago that I get a little bit sick and I was like so warm and so slippery. And I found the solution to get my hands into super cold water just before going on the stage to just, until here I was like putting my hands, it was just the only solution I had because nothing was working. And you get my hands less hot and my arms, and it works. But my, I call that cocaine of pole dancing is dry hands. Okay, I didn't get any money from them, it's just because it works. Just, you know, I don't want to make you like a boutique, but it just works. Yeah, I think, yes, don't put like, because I see people in workshops and classes like, and they're very cool. No, I laugh because I heard people laugh. It's cool for Mr. Dry Hands, he's so happy because he's so rich. But you're going to be very poor very quickly, because it's quite expensive. You just need to put a little nut on your hands, like this. You don't see it, but it's a little nut. And you just, and I saw people also doing bread with their hands, like forever. If you do this, the problem is you stimulate the little things on your hands and it gets slippery. Because dry hands means have to dry. But if you do this, you cannot dry. Just stay there and wait to go on the pole. Well, don't stay there, but just take it easy, okay? Because if you touch and if you like, because there's so many people like, okay, now, and they get like on the pole and it's so slippery. And you have to use it again, and for sure it costs a lot of money. And also it don't work, and you think it don't work. I promise, if you put and you just relax, focus, make your numero rengekyo, and go on the pole. And you will rock. Yeah? I'm going to put back because it's freezing here in Milan. I know you want to see my legs, but no, wait. Okay, then next question. I'm going to go to the chat a little bit because there is so many things happen and I don't want to lose. Okay. I don't find it. Okay. Were you, Marion, always that flexible? I think I answered already this question, like I was like a normal person. No, a normal flexi person, and I have my split, and then I get flexi because of training. How long it took you to do the music box? Music box or ego? Because I know some people ask me for the ego. Or they call also that the Billman, I think. There is so many names for one move. I don't really remember how much it took for me, but I'm still working on, because I still want to get more and more deeper in the move. And perhaps that's a good question to explain how to, because there is so many people don't understand how to get into the deeper ego. I'm going to do it right now crazy because you need to warm up, and I'm just not warm up enough to do it. And I don't want to kill myself, but I'm going to explain you, because there is, I think, two ways, different way perhaps, but I know two. There is the one, you're here in the position, and if you have a beautiful name like Felix Kane, you can go from here to the music box. But when I tried this one, this way was like really painful for my shoulder, and I cannot go to the move. I was like, I will never go into it, and I had to find a new way. And the new way was this one. I was in the position, and perhaps I was in the position here, and then I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to bring this foot close to my shoulder. Catch here. Wait, I'm spinning. Yes. Catch here, back to the pole, and then I bring my hands up here and pass around, and then push to the ego. Okay. You love my ego today, huh? It was really flexible. It's just a way to understand. I just tell you again, like this, you're getting, I'm here, I keep my hands here, I push, bring first here, because there are some people like, Marion, I will never catch my leg. And I just say, bring your foot to your boom boom. Yeah, this is my boom boom. Here. And now bring into your shoulder. Look at it. This is the difficult part because it comes from shoulder. Try to catch your foot. Then this one going to come around. Yeah? Good luck. Okay. Okay. She answering my question. I'm so happy. No problem. Welcome. How many hours do you train for the act you did yesterday? Okay. Which I totally loved. Thank you so much. Alors, this act, because it was like really important for me, and I know my friends from France, they said, forget it, Marion, if she have a competition or whatever, 6 months ago she's ready, the costume is ready, 7 months ago. Yeah, I used to be like super organized, and I love to be ready before. I was in Berlin during the 5 last months, and actually I think I started to think about this piece with Christelle, my partner and friend. We decided to do In la Vita. It was like what I did. I try to find new way, new transition, and I also thought about my costume, the message I want to pass, and also the dancing I want to put inside my routine. But actually, yeah, I train a lot for this piece. And I'm not very happy about what I did yesterday because, you know, we are all time not happy. But about technically about the emotion and everything was an incredible moment to share with my friend Kimi, who accepts to read this beautiful text about life live on stage. Where we write the question? Just there. You're just writing the question. Aurélie, Aurélie asked me about the Marchenko dance. Yes. We created a Marchenko dance today. What is this? It's because we had a funny, amazing Paul Jan in la Vita today with Anka, Lolo, Manuela, and all the other team. And everybody tried the Rainbow Marchenko, actually. Also Anka, Lolo, Manu. It was funny. And we did the preparation for like a sort of trance preparation for the Rainbow Marchenko. You want to see it? Okay. Yeah. But there is no music, but it's a kind of things like Rainbow Marchenko, whatever. Stop. It was that, but it works. Try it. Do you have a problem with sweaty hands? Is what I told you, Marion products. I think I answered this question. Hi Marion, who is your favorite pole dancer? Kisses from Brazil. Oi, gente, for Brazil. My favorite pole dancer? I don't have one because I promise I love so many people. And if I have to make one person, it's going to be a lot of people in just one body. And that will be impossible. No, because honestly, I can tell you, I watch so many, because I don't have TV, and actually my computer is my only friend most of the time because in Berlin I'm alone. And I watch so many videos. And I have to say right now I'm really inspired by Russian people. Not only the famous one, also the people I think nobody heard about or nobody saw any performance, but I can tell you in this country, woo, there's so many talent. There's talent everywhere, but there is quite like, I think it's in the blood. It has some things about pole dancing in the genetic there. And the flexibility and power too. So I love everybody. Dear Marion, if you ever had injuries, I'm so sorry to say that, but no, I never had injuries. Yes, I have this one 2 days ago, and little one from yesterday. Oh, this one is very bad. But that's it. I never get injured. Why I never get injured? I don't know. I think first is hope and chance. And I felt from the pole, but I never had a big like injury or also in my muscle or during my flexibility. I try to train healthy. When I say that, I'm not going to train. I train hard, but I don't train crazy. I try to listen to my body. When I feel it's too much, I just stop. I don't go too much to the limit because I'm scared. I'm close to 30. I don't want to say like, when you're 30, you finish. No. Don't worry. I don't going to tell you tomorrow. But I would like to say, yes, if you train in a healthy way, means you listen your body, and I don't train every day. I try to have rest, and I also try to make not everyday power or everyday flexibility. I used to make perhaps 1 day power, conditioning training, 1 day flexibility, deeper, only flexibility, not on pole. 1 day perhaps rest or dancing. When I call about dancing, I just put like music I love and I just dance. I always film myself when I train because most of the time I don't have a chance to have a partner because like in Berlin there is not another pole dancer to train with me because I'm in the structure. I cannot have friends to train with me, and I used to film myself to have records, and I promise if you film yourself first you can sometimes you're like, wow, that was cool, and then you watch the video and you're like, okay, now I'm going to point my toes, straight my legs, and perhaps do something else. Yeah? And also when you're dancing, I just put music and just dance for an hour or whatever, 30 minutes. And when you watch, sometimes, because you will never remember, sometimes you do so crazy things you never expect, and you don't remember because you don't have records. If you film yourself, sometimes you're like, hey, that was cool. And then, like yesterday, so many of my first part of my routine was move I did during like dancing session. But if I never film, I never will remember them. And also, after this dance day or rest day, I used to try to dance, to try combo or creativity day. I change every day. I don't do one day after the other one the same training. Never ever. And I really protect myself from injuries. And I also do massage. I try to go now because I'm performing every day in Friedrichstadt Palace, and I also have to train a lot there. I try to have a massage every day off. I find like some good massage. I think it's important. Also, if you're not a professional, I think it's really important to get massage. Yes, I know it's money. I know it asks you some, but it's important because if you want to stay like in good shape and have no injury, I promise massage is really important. Voilà. Salut Prana. Prana just text me. Dear Marion, okay, this one. We love you and we're watching you, Jack. People are chatting together. They're not chatting with me anymore. That's funny. Mr. Dryheads will not like this advice. All Dryheads children will get angry. No! I love Dryheads! If you want to sponsor me, Mr. Dryheads, I love you. I spend a lot lot of you. It's just for people because I don't want to get injury that will say use too much dry hands. You love this noise, I know. But dry hands is the best. Voila. And also eye tap and also mighty grip and shading cream and I don't remember the other. I don't want to create any politics with great people. Oi querida, vodka or agua de coco? That's different things. Agua de coco. Okay, just big hugs from Rio. See you soon, guys, in Rio. Bonjour, Marion. Have you ever thought of opening your own online training gym with target exercise? I had so many requests about that, like create videos, and first I didn't have time to do it, and I don't know, actually, yes, it's a good question. I need time, because, and time I need a place, because for the moment I'm just living in my suitcase and running around. When I will have time, I will start to perhaps think about this question. But I love also actually to meet you guys and to share life with you, because I can explain and we can laugh and spend time together. I love internet, but also I love like connecting, real connection, human connection. And Prana is chatting with everybody, but not with me. I love it. What motivation do you have when you have a bad day and you don't want to dance in this time? You know what, my motivation is just, wow, I don't know, I think I have an incredible life, and yes, I have bad days, but I try to think about little things, how more bad than my day, and I have my days when I'm like, oh my god, I don't have days like this. I know, because sometimes I Skype with my friends, I'm like, okay, I say, I think I'm going to training, I'm like, you're crazy. And I go and it gives you like so much power. I know sometimes you're like, oh no, let's go home, it's warm and I don't want, but I can tell you, just you put music on and you just start to move. You don't have to pole dance, you can do whatever you want. It makes you feel better. Just, if you feel positive, I think you just go into it. I don't know, it's something, I'm so passionate about training and what I do. So it's not, I don't have motivation for that. I don't know how to explain. I'm sorry, well, if I don't answer to this question, but I think, yeah, positive vibes makes you feel good. How many hours a day do you train? Is pole dancing your current job? Yes. Fortunately, now it's 3 years, pole dancing is my current job. I wake up in the morning and I know I'm going to pole dancing, and I try to sleep on the night without thinking about pole dancing. Yeah, I dream a lot about moves, but it don't work all the time. I don't know if it happens to you, I'm sure, but sometimes you're like, you wake up, you try, and no, it don't work. But I used to train, not like when I hear people like, yeah, I did 6-hour training today, I'm like, wow, I would like to see that. Perhaps you take a coffee and you meet some friends in between. Because I really think, guys, you don't have to train 6 hours to be an amazing pole dancer. I used to train perhaps maximum, depends what I do. If I have to do conditioning, maximum 1 hour is what I do. 45 minutes, it's good for conditioning training. And if I have to dance, probably more, 1.5 hours. But I don't do like 3 hours. No. Oh yes, if you are with my friends, we are playing and we don't see the time passing, yes. But when we with myself, I never do 3 hours. No. I think it's not necessary, because after one time you're not productive anymore. Emma, I know she just say hello to Poleranking. Hello Emma. Mr. Dryhands will be happy again. Satan. You see? Thank you, Satan. Bisous, Rémi. The question. What about watermelon or melon? Vladimir, thank you so much. What is this question? Actually, okay. In Europe, we have orange melon. That's my favorite one. But what it means this question? I was like all day long asking people, what is talking about this watermelon? I don't catch you. Can you give me more information? I'm waiting for that. Marion, when do you come back to Paris? We love you. I don't know, because I love Paris, but I don't know. For the moment, my schedule, there is no Paris in my schedule. Perhaps soon, I hope. Lolo, invite-moi. Hello Marion, sit is so painful for me. In fact, it's getting more and more painful. Do you have any tips to help? Sit. Do you mean sit on the pole, I think? Do I have to squeeze my leg? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze? Okay. Then I get it. I prefer to do a sit than a Marchenko, you understand that? Okay. For the sit, I used to say it's when I get the people in their first class, I'm like, new sensation. And I call that the bisou. The bisou is the kiss in France. You have to think about, like if you don't have a pain on the pole, it means you're on the floor and you're going to have a big pain in your coccyx. It's better to have a pain. I'm going to just go straight away on the side and cross my leg and pass around. If you want, you can lock here. Wait, I'm going to see only my... Voila. I'm going to just close to you. And here, up and up. And you try to think about something beautiful, happy, and like chocolate, or love, or whatever. But yes, it's painful. Actually, it's painful for me here because it's a long time I didn't make this one. But I think, I don't know, it's something strange in pole dancing that you get more and more in love with a kind of pain because actually you don't feel anymore. So many moves are like so painful, you're like, oh, but you love and you're so proud of your pain. It's funny. I don't know why. I want to say to you, keep on it and you will feel less pain. Because there is no secret. Pole dancing is painful, but we love it. Come to Poland. I'm coming to Poland in July for the Pole Dance Cup competition. So see you soon. Watermelon is a pastèque. Grazie, Pana. I know what is watermelon. Okay, there's a question. Do you have exercise to win flexibility on your legs? Yes, I have. I'm going to. You can find this in any kind of sports magazine or shop. Let's use one first. I'm like, okay, let's show off. No, we're going to use one. When I warm up my legs, if I have to do warm up, I'm going to first a little bit warm all my joints to do some hips move and here, and also just open and on the side both legs. Yes, just to warm. And I really love, because I would like to say something important about flexibility, because I saw so many people doing so many really crazy stuff. Be careful, because it's funny, but it also can be dangerous. And I think most of the moves we do in pole dancing, and today they try, like you can ask if you met them, Anka, Lolo, they try the rainbow Marchenko and they say, oh, I don't feel any, or not a lot of pain on my back, I feel pain on my shoulder. Because most of the, actually for me too, for example the rainbow, most of the feeling I have is on my shoulder and my hip flexor. Because if you watch really, like Cocoon, a ballerina or Billman, or Rainbow Marchenko, most of the things come from hip flexor and shoulder flexibility. Backs is cool to have a flexi back, but it's not the first thing I will work on. First, because it's more dangerous and perhaps you need more advice and assistance. But on your hip flexor, you can work, you can push a little bit more because it's less dangerous and it's more easy to improve your flexibility here. It's painful, but there is a little mouse just right there. Don't worry for the noise. This kind of move, I place my body in the right position, my knee up to my ankle, and I will try to push here. Try to keep your two hips on the same line and push with my hands to try to open this part. Yes? Because I see so many people, they try to do, for example, the ballerina. I call the ballerina, perhaps I'm going to get in this ball. I call the ballerina this one of the music box or whatever you want to call. And they're locked here. It's not because of their back. It's more because of here. Because here it's locked. And like psoas. I think it's this kind of things. And some people like jump, depends what you love. I love to stay and to go deeper. We used to train like this with Frédéric, like going deeper on the things. Don't stay, if you stay 10 seconds, then I would love to say, good luck. No, you have to stay a little bit because more you stay in a position, more you feel this. I don't know how to explain, but it happens. You have, like, you feel your body, try to breathe. I know sometimes it's like, I love you, but I cannot breathe anymore. But try to breathe and you're going to feel this on your muscle, like something relaxing. And about this cube, I use the cube, for example, I put my legs and I try to keep my hips on the same line and to push my hips. It's good if you have a friend of you can push to place your hips on the right line and try to keep your chest up. Yeah, more you're flexible, more you put cube on the front. And try to push these hips down. Same for the back leg. I will put on the back. Alors, if you put on your knee, don't work. Yes? You have to, on your ankle, you have to put your knee here, and it's better for to protect your knee. And try to stay and push your hips here to open more this leg. Yeah? For your ischial muscle, I love this kind of move I'm going to make in front of you, like this, you can see. I keep my hips because I saw so many people do it like this. No. It's better to have your hips on the same. I don't know if you can see real my legs. I think it's better to do this with this. Here, same line. I go down. If you want to make you a little present, you catch with your opposite hands and you push inside. Try to straighten your back. The best one is the one perhaps after you go and you switch on the side. You're going to really feel it. But don't twist your hips. Try to keep your hips on the same line and go. Deeper and deeper. And you try to stay. And you try to relax. You have to feel a little pain, but you don't have to feel like something. Oh. I used to say, if you hear your body start to make like this kind of face, it means it's okay. Don't go. If you start to hear like, it's too much, stop it. Okay? On your legs, you can go to the little noise, but for the rest, like for the shoulder, it's super dangerous to push too much your shoulder. Just be careful. Because an injury you're going to get now, going to stay forever. Okay? And you don't want to live forever with an injury in your shoulder or in your back because you push too much. Just listen to your body. Yeah? I hope it helps you. Any plan for workshops in UK this year? No, this question was not asked, but no, actually for the moment my schedule is booked until November. 2014, and there is no UK in this. So next year I hope to meet you and to come to UK, because it's a long time and so many people there. Maybe you can show me what you do for the ironic twisted grip. Yeah, I can show you. You want to do it from the floor, or I can show you from up. This is my technique. I think it's interesting for people are not like power people like me, but we are like perhaps more flexible, and it's the way when I had to learn. I learned like this, and it comes from the advice came from my friend Manuela. She told me she taught me like this. She said, okay, I just go upside down. I'm going to show you how I go to the ironics. Always my little finger. Okay, I twist here. Sorry, in Milan we have spinning pole, so I'm going to do it again. Sorry. Like this, I'm close to you, here and here. And she said to me, okay, try to find your position, and then bring first your chest down. Then when you feel strong, you just bring your legs down. What she means with that, and what I understood, was about, because I feel like all the time like, and I cannot in the past found power to get super tough here, bringing my chest first and my upper body makes me feel like more strong in the base, and I just bring my legs into the ironics. It's just moving my legs. It was like so important and so helpful for me to learn this way. If now I have to say to you to go into the twisted grip, I used to learn and to train also people like this. When you never ever did it, I propose to you to go on the floor. It's easier to bring your first hand with your little finger always, and just twist. First leg, second one. I look up, I bring my hand to the other side to look on my opposite shoulder here, and I'm going to push with my outside and bring the inside up. Push and go. Yep. Okay. Then go back. What chocolate you like most dessert? White or milk? I'm going to kill you. I don't eat chocolate because I don't want, just because I don't like so much. I prefer cappuccino. Cantalou, only these lemon rocks. I don't catch this question, so I'm going to write the other one. Then there is a question about hi Marion, sending you a lot of love. Please, do you have some tips for Titanic tricks? You made a very beautiful one on your routine yesterday. Where is the grip of the foot and the leg in this trick? Okay, that's the Phoenix amazing famous move, the Titanic. Yeah, it was so hard. I remember when we tried the first time, it was quite funny because it's really difficult to find how to place. Everybody was thinking about is a butt grip, but it's not a butt grip, it's into the thighs. I used to put a lot of grip. That's my first secret. And the second one, I'm going to put some grip because otherwise I'm going to fall. Yeah, that's not very sexy, I know. But normally the audience don't see this when I do it. And now I'm going to imagine if I cannot do it. That's the funny part. So, let's do here up going to go from, then after Phoenix you will tell me if it's okay. I go from Superman, I bring back my hand, I'm going to up, bring back here, and you sit. You asked me, wait, do you have any tips for the, yes, I have, my foot is pushing on the pole to hold it, but I think it's come also from the back, because when you arch here, it creates a balance and you can squeeze more with your legs. I squeeze a lot with my legs actually. Yes, I squeeze a lot with my legs, and this foot makes the balance to stay. But I saw so many people now, they do without foot. So I think as Phoenix, she probably have the best tips ever. Are you satisfied about yourself, Prana? What you can physically accomplish, your performance, and etc. That means, do you realize how much you are talented and beautiful? Je t'aime, Prana. How I satisfied about myself? Wow. I don't know, because I always try to be better, or just in front of myself, not in front of the other. My friend, they know it. I'm all the time try to reach something else, something more, but just in front of myself. I don't know, perhaps not to prove I can be the best or whatever, just because it makes me feel going more and more deeper into my passion, and wow, I don't know. This question, if you know me, I'm getting and satisfied, let's say it. I think everybody is like this, no? So yes, I reach something else more and more. I don't know, I'm sure there is so many ways to improve. Right now I try to go deeper into perhaps a different way than a body, but more perhaps about something deeper, about soul and emotion. And it's a big work to do. Voilà. Merci, Prana. Dear Marion, what kind of exercise do you recommend for stretching your spine? Okay. For stretching my spine, I used to do, actually I stretch my spine a lot with somebody, with a spotting, because I'm scared. Otherwise, I can start always my training with some kind of, I know, sexy kind of stuff, just to warm up my back. I just want to show something. If I have to do some bendy things, I wear this kind of stuff. This one is from Aramaki. It's a girl in London gave it to me like a present. Thank you so much. And it's like a kind of tissue. It's cotton actually, and polyurethane. But it makes me warm in like a few seconds. And to get warm here, it makes my body and in my stomach, make my body warm very quickly. And I love to get warm before I go on the pole. And also it keeps warm my back, and I don't have to make another warm-up if I have to do 2 performances, or if I have to wait before performance because the stage is not ready, or during my training I just put back after doing some move. I used to warm up also like some kind of going up and down. I also bring the cube and try to relax, go deeper. I saw so many people try to go like this. I would love to say to you guys, just try to relax your boom boom, relax your shoulder, don't be like this, and just try to open your chest and go deeper. The things you have to feel, it's like your body is not doing this, but it's doing this. You want to be tall before we bending, because when you do this, you're going to breathe, and the flexibility is going to become something like in the way. If you try to make a plie. Perhaps you could stay plie forever. Going to be amazing, but no, you don't want it. Just take it easy, take time, and just make everything like open and breathe. And after, there is so many, like, I love to do the bridge, I love to do different exercise. For example, also when I do my spine flexibility, I can use a little poof like this or pole, and you try to come on the pole and to push out here to try to get more and more deeper on the back. Yeah. There is so many different kind of flexibility on the back. Arm, lower back flexible. Oh, it's time now. Can I finish the question? Yeah. There is so many flexibility. I'm going to just finish. There is a lower flexibility back, middle one, upper, neck, and also hips one. I think everybody is different. So there is like a basic way to get flexible, but find your own way. And if you can find an instructor, I know it's hard for some country, for some people, you have nobody to train. Just ask questions. I ask me question on Facebook. I always answer everybody. People already send me text. They know I answer anybody. Also, if you want to say I love your culotte, it's okay. I will answer to you. Thank you. But just don't get scared to answer people because it's important to know how to do it. Because sometimes I'm like, oh my God. Doesn't want to watch this. Okay, be careful, please. I'm sorry, your question. No, Hannah, I love you, and your question was amazing. It's just wow. Sonia, happy birthday. Funny. The hour is over. So I think it's time to just make a little final because I think yes, it's over. Just would like to say thank you so much, Poleranking, for this amazing hour. I think I can talk for 5 hours. I love to be with you guys. I would love you are all here, like little screen, and I can see your face. It would be amazing. Thank you so much for asking me all these questions. I really hope to meet you all around the world. And what I can say more about. Never forget to do it avec passion and with a lot of love, and thank you so much. Bye bye. See you soon.